Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am coming on this morning because I just really have to weigh in on a situation. I have very strong feelings about this situation, and I want to preface this by my feelings and my opinions, my choices are my own. I want to weigh in on the drama occurring in the crafting community. So this morning, my sweet friend Jenny over at Beauty Nerd Creates posted her thoughts, and I have to concur with everyone. Brittany Pochick, if you guys don't know or haven't seen her video, I'll try to link it down below. Hopefully it hasn't been taken down because there was quite colorful language. So if you are triggered by that or triggered by bullying, then I do not suggest watching this video. But I felt that I needed to weigh in because I have personal experience with bullying, and not just myself. Like, my son was almost killed in a bullying incident. It was so severe that a perfect stranger had to rescue my son from a group of kids physically assaulting him. And I'm not talking one kid, I'm not talking two kids, I'm talking a group of kids attacked my son, and it was because he was the only white child in our neighborhood at the time. I was on the news because the police and the school did not want to take responsibility for what had happened to my son. My son was in the hospital. But, like, you know, there's drama everywhere, guys. There's freaking drama everywhere. Everywhere you turn. And it is up to you as a person to rise above that drama. To remove the drama from your life. To be the most productive and positive person that you can be. If you want to make a difference in your own life and the lives of others, you have to rise above it. So, with that said, I find it horribly offensive and quite shameful that the person who is doing the damage to our fellow crafters is a business owner. Okay? She has beautiful products. She has awesome products. My cart was full on her website because I loved her products, and I was referred, or I saw a haul that another YouTuber had made where she highlighted this business owner's products. And so I think it's quite grotesque for an adult, number one, to be bullying people on social media platforms. But number two, this person is a business owner, and you want people to purchase from you. You want people to purchase your designs. You're upset, and I totally get it. I completely understand because I owned my own business. It was a photography business, but still, my ideas were stolen constantly. People copied me constantly. People did not work with me because they found a photographer who was just starting out and could do things cheaper. Okay? Remember that. So, while this business owner's stamps vary from $9.95 to $21.95, you know, that's kind of the medium price for stamps. Okay? Made in the USA or I don't know how it works, but a lot of things are made in China so that it's cheaper for the business owner. But you want people to pay $21.95 for your stamps, which I totally get. But yet, if they can't afford that stamp, then they're going to go over to AliExpress and potentially buy it there. Okay? That's a fact of life. That's a fact of life if they are purchasing on Ali, Amazon, Wish, wherever. And AliExpress does have designers on their website that create and produce their own designs. Okay? But it is not okay for a business owner, representing your brand to attack other crafters for purchasing on AliExpress. It is not your money. It is not your place. If you have an issue with people purchasing counterfeit products on AliExpress, then I suggest in your business plan, you should have included funding for legal matters, for legal representation. Coming into this business, you knew AliExpress has been around a long time. This has been an issue for a long time. A lot of people complain about this, and I get that. It really sucks to work very hard and then have someone steal your idea. I get that. I am not by any means, skirting that issue. But I'm saying if you have somebody who truly wants to craft and has that in their heart, does beautiful work, but can't necessarily afford to pay $39.99 for a die, that's not your place. That is the place of your legal team to go after the producer. Do you guys not realize in some people's alley halls how they'll be like, oh, I'll try to link this down below. And then they can't link it down below because potentially it was counterfeit. That store had to remove that item because they got a complaint. That's why dies come and go on Ali. That very reason right there is why stamps and dies come and go. You can have it in your cart. It is gone the next day if you didn't place that order. Okay? They know it is an issue and they try to handle it as best they can. But if you are not satisfied with that as a business owner, as a responsible business owner, then the funding you've set aside for legal issues should be put towards your fight with the international gods, whoever that is, to have your products removed from counterfeit sites, such as pop-up stores on AliExpress. But it is not your calling in life to pick out innocent people as an adult to bully other people. She actually took a screenshot of another crafter's page who I've been following forever. She is a great crafter, and just because she shops on AliExpress, she decided to screenshot her and call her a horrible person and put her on the sad list. And she's got a lot of people on the sad list. Now, Brittany's on that sad list because Brittany stood up for her friend. And that's where we fail as a society. There are so many people bullying each other, and so few people standing up for those that are being bullied. I mean, if you are a business owner and you're a designer and you design product, then how do you have so much time to seek out, as you said, every crafter who orders on AliExpress to make them a bad person? Like, let me see you go after Liller. Let me see you go after Tony. Because guess what? Tony's on the design team for true designers on AliExpress. But yet you said anybody who orders on AliExpress is purchasing counterfeit product. So, as a business owner, first of all, I really hope you are not a mom. If you are a mom, if you are responsible for little people, middle people, grown people, and this is how you are acting on social media, this is the vibe that you're putting out there that your family is seeing, you're not setting a good example. Like, you are not the judge here. Okay, I am Buddhist, I'm not Christian, but it is not your place to judge anyone else for their faults, their sins, whatever you want to call it. You are not a martyr. And just yesterday from AliExpress, I received pom-pom trim. Come for me over some damn pom-pom trim. Now, there's a really easy solution to this, you guys. Okay? I know a lot of people enjoy AliExpress hauls, but do less of them. If you knowingly purchase, like, if you knowingly go on AliExpress and you are purchasing a counterfeit product, you know that it's a Lawn Fawn dupe, keep it to yourself. Don't show it in a haul. Okay? It doesn't make you a bad person, because I, for one, can't always afford to go out and buy new Lawn Fawn product. It's expensive. And they don't carry Lawn Fawn in Tuesday morning, okay? So, I'm not a bad person because I shop on AliExpress. But I also don't deserve to be bullied. And these other people don't deserve to be bullied. I haven't been bullied for this. This video potentially could cause her to put me on the sad list. And if that's the case, that's fine. But you guys have never seen, I don't think, I knowingly have not purchased counterfeit products on AliExpress. I hate to say it. I hate to hurt anybody's feelings here, but this business owner is not setting a good example for our community. I came from the beauty community, and God knows there's too much drama over there. So I came to the crafting community. I have met wonderful people here. I have better friends here in the virtual crafting community than I have in real life, but that is a choice. That is a very, I'll be honest, that is a very bold choice, because people are shady. So it is not your job or my job or Brittany's job or Jenny's job to police this community, okay? You are no martyr. You are a business owner, and if you wanted the respect of your customers, future customers, returning customers, whatever, then you would have handled this a little bit differently. There was no reason to blast that girl on Instagram. And let me see you try to blast somebody with a higher reach than you, because your shit is going to go downhill quick. Okay? I unfollowed you, and I'm just one person. I also deleted everything that I was going to order from you, because I don't want to put my money in a person's hands who is a bully. And that's all this is straight up bullying. Shh. My dogs know something's up because I'm getting ready to go out of town and they see my bag packed. So they're jumpy. But again, you're just bullying people. You're sitting behind a computer. You're attacking people. You're hoping to embarrass them enough that they stop. I don't have to stop doing anything. Okay? I don't have to stop going to Tuesday morning and getting these name brand products at a cheaper price. I don't have to stop buying Sam's Choice brand products over Chef Boyardee. Jenny made a really, really good point in her video. What's the difference in name brand and generic? Of course, the price. The quality is almost the same, if not the same. Sometimes, you do get burned. But you cannot tell me, and I work in the medical field. This is where I enjoy Jenny's point. Thank you, Jenny, for saying this. If my doctors prescribe one of our patients a prescription compound medication, that can run anywhere from $400 to $500, because it is a compound medication. It has to be handmade. It's made per patient. It's custom to that patient, okay? So the cost of that time, that effort, those ingredients is going to be more. But if I have a patient who is on disability, who is on very limited income, but they desperately need this medication, and there is a comparable generic for that, I'm going to give them the information for that generic. Why wouldn't I try to help someone out? It's not my place to say you can only buy name brand. And if you don't, you should feel terrible about that. That makes you a horrible person if you can't spend $400 on that medication. Do you see how stupid this sounds? You're a horrible person because you did not pay $21.95 for my stamp. You went to AliExpress and you spent $2 on their stamp that looks just like mine. Like, I know the principle of the whole matter sucks, okay? If your designs are stolen, that sucks. I get that. But it is not your place to determine how a person spends their money. So as a solution to that, you guys, I say, don't put it on your YouTube channels anymore. Don't put it on Instagram anymore. If you get stuff from Allie and this person feels like she has a vendetta against anyone who purchases from Allie, if you're concerned she's going to come for you, if you're concerned you're going to get blasted all over the internet, I mean, hell, blast me on the internet because I have a small channel. I would love to get paid for YouTube, but I don't even meet that threshold. Shh. So, it's just irresponsible. It is... I mean, I can't even put it into words how angry and how frustrated this person made Brittany. It was sad to see the anger that this person invoked and continued to prod and, like, you're a business owner. You spent more than an hour moaning and groaning to Brittany. Shouldn't you have been making a new design or something? Like, don't you have better time? Or don't you have... Well, no, it looks like you have time management issues because you got all this time to be attacking people and making a fool of yourself rather than being more concerned with, you know, your next month's design release, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But at the end of the day, bullying is not okay. Whether it's a child, whether it is an adult, I think the example that we set as adults, you know, is monumental these days because kids have such vast access to all of the bad things that the world can provide them. So it is up to us to make sure that we're setting good examples for our youth. My son and I went through freaking hell. And the only reason he was put into that situation is because I had to work. I was a single mom. And a lot of people have it a lot worse than I do. But we were fortunate. We shared a 1-bedroom apartment in a very terrible area in Atlanta. And we were truly the minority there, which is fine. I have no hate in my heart. But my son was singled out because he had a cell phone, because he had the house key, because he was white. He was singled out and he was attacked. But he was in that position because that's how we had to live. He had to have a cell phone so that I knew when he got home from school that I knew he was safe when he got into the house with his key. And unfortunately, that day, he did not make it safely into the house. So, this affects me personally. I've always had an issue with bullying. I was bullied as a kid. I think, we probably all were, but it's a matter of how you handle it. And it's a matter of rising above it. Okay? There's enough going on in this horrible, horrible world that we live in, that we have subjected our children to by having them, that you have to rise above it and choose to live your life the right way, the positive way, or you just live it miserably and you attack people and you sit behind a keyboard and this and that. Like, Get a life. Get a life. If you don't like what I have to say, so be it. Leave me a message. I would be happy to talk to you. Yes. Are your designs being stolen? Yes. Are they on AliExpress for a discounted price? Yes. Do I agree with it? No. I do not agree with theft. But I also don't agree that it is your position in this world to make others feel bad for their choices. It's not your choice to make sure they can sleep at night. It is on them. If they knowingly purchased a counterfeit product, it's on them at the end of the day. It is not your position in life to single them out and to crucify them. So, with that said, you guys, I am going to be at a cabin this weekend. I'm going to enjoy my time away, and I'll probably have some AliExpress orders coming in the mail when I get back. The box will probably be full. But again, I haven't knowingly purchased any counterfeit products. You know, if I do, like, I am not versed on every designer out there. I'm still kind of new. So if I have purchased a dye that is a straight knockoff, I don't know it at the time. I don't do it on purpose by any means. And I buy a lot of trim on Ali. I buy charms on Ali. I don't really buy stamps. I do buy stamps from Alina Cuddle, who they have their own designer, and dyes from there. But yeah, my box should be pretty full when I get back home. So, but I'm not going to do an AliExpress haul because I just feel like I'm going to take the higher road and I'm not going to fuel the fire. And she said she was coming after everybody, you guys. So, I am definitely not a instigator. I am very non-confrontational. But don't... I just have a problem. I have such a huge problem with this person thinking they are so much better than other people that it's somehow their position in life to be a crusader of some sort and to be this martyr and to get up on this huge high pedestal of self-absorption. Like, you need time management classes, because you should be designing product. You should not be worrying about what other people are doing. You know, your number one priority in life should be your family and your business, because small businesses is a struggle. And I know this, so I just think that your time could be better spent elsewhere. So with that, you guys, it was very hard for me not to curse in this video. I'm sorry if I let a few slip. That's not something I like to do on my channel. But I just felt very strongly about this issue, and I don't think it's right. And if you guys agree with me, that's fine. If you don't agree with me, that is fine. I love you the same. I love my little subscribers, all 372 of you, 73 of you. I wouldn't trade you guys for the world. If you shop on AliExpress, that is fine. I love you no less than I did yesterday morning. So, if you guys want to get caught up on this drama, like I said, Brittany Pochick, I'll try to list her below. If I don't, you can definitely see the conversation she had with this person. And all of the conversations were screenshot. She has copies of it. You know, the business name is right there at the top for you to see. And some of you will be shocked at who it is. I was really shocked, but the type of product that she produces, it kind of leads me to believe she's probably a confrontational person. because she has snarky or, you know, the B word on her stamps. So, you know, she's probably not cut of the same grain as a cookie cutter mom type person. So, which is cool, to each their own. But again, I just think that her time should be better placed in marketing and designing, and not so much bashing. So I'm really sad to see that people were affected by this. It was really sad to see Brittany so affected and so upset. I can't imagine how her friend felt, who just probably was blindsided by it. It's just not right, you guys. Bullying is not right, no matter how old you are. Like I said, it's up to us as adults to set an example for our future generations, and how can we do that when we're bullying each other? So, you guys, I'm about ready to get the hell out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Much love.